For lunch, we just had a big smorgasbord of snacks. We had...
Did you say Borg?
Is it board?
Yes.
Should I say it again?
Welcome back. We have come just about a couple hours down the coast from Charleston, still in South Carolina. We are at Hunting Island State Park Campground.
Couldn't book the weekend on a short notice, so we've got Monday to Friday.
Yeah, which is great. It's going to be a really chill week. We're not trying to do a bunch of sightseeing. We're just going to appreciate everything this state park has to offer. Dog-friendly beaches, a lighthouse, local eats and drinks nearby.
We found out that a lot of Forrest Gump was filmed here in this area. Specifically, the Vietnam stuff. A lot of that was filmed right here.
Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to find the exact locations because it was the scene specifically where they're in the really deep water and Forrest is talking about rain coming at them from every angle. That was filmed right here, so.
We thought we'd watch the movie while we're here to get in the spirit of it.
Totally. So the campground is considered one of the crown jewels of the South Carolina coast. Unfortunately, we're here just after that tropical storm Nestor kind of came through, and there's just standing water everywhere here. And
lots of mosquitoes.
It's just muddy and pools of water everywhere, so I'm sure in its full glory it's pretty amazing. But we do have a pull-through site with water and electric, and we've got filtered ocean views, so we can't complain. It should be a fun week. We'll show you a little bit of this area. We'll show you a little bit of life in our tiny trailer, and we hope you guys enjoy. Our first day here was super humid and stormy, but last night we had the most amazing sunset. I was just running around on the beach trying to get different angles of it and different shots, and it was like a kid in a candy store pretty much. And we slept really well. We had to run the AC a bit yesterday because it was so humid. Nice to have things open back up today. It's in the 70s. There's like no humidity. It's kind of the perfect time to be here right now, it feels like.
For lunch, we had a big smorgasbord of snacks. We had tuna salad leftovers. We had grapes. We had cheese. Pepper jack cheese, carrots, sunflower seeds, hummus. What did I miss? A little bit of potato salad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some days I just don't feel like making much, so we call it our picnic lunch. It's nice and simple. It's 5 o'clock. Enjoying a very relaxed stay so far. Basically just walks on the beach, watching sunset every night. It's
super chill.
It's been really nice. One thing to note, we drove over here to get to Hunting Island State Park through Beaufort and St. Helena Island, and the last bridge that you have to cross to get here is crazy narrow. I mean, you can fit 2 vehicles on it, but we pulled in our mirror and we were going really slow. It was just the way in I drove. I might see if Brad is willing to drive on the way out because there's all these work trucks. I think they're maybe doing construction on the bridge. It's a tight squeeze.
So we've had a couple of people ask how we've adjusted to tiny living in the new rig.
And
we wanted to address that.
Yeah, I think overall we love it, right?
Yes.
No question. We have no regrets about selling the Bounder and downsizing.
There are certainly downsides.
There are downsides.
It's not all pros.
And there are adjustments to be made. Poor Brad has to climb over me anytime he wants to get in or out of the bed because I sleep on this side. Mostly it used to be because Pepper had to get up and go outside in the middle of the night every single night, and so I needed to be aware of her and be able to take her out easily. And I think because I was used to getting up in the middle of the night, I still wake up in the middle of the night, need to use the ladies' room myself, and so I'm always kind of getting up, so that's why I get the outside. But yeah, Brad's gotta juggle, Paco and myself and not step on us in the dark. What else?
There is a little bit more of a longer procedure to unhook and hook up than there was with the Class A and the tow vehicle. That was a little bit easier.
Yeah, we feel at this point like we need 2 people to hook up the truck. Just, me backing up and him guiding me and making sure the ball is perfectly lined up or close to perfect.
We're getting a little better at it each time and learning some little tricks. And,
yeah, for the longest time we were having a hard time getting that pin to lock in once the ball was in the hitch. It just wouldn't go in. And so our little trick is we just roll the truck forward ever so slightly and then it'll lock in.
It locks it in, yeah.
So that was something we just had to learn trial and error.
Or usually just when I remove the chocks, it rolls a tiny bit and locks in then.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Yeah.
But we're definitely bumping into each other more. I'm constantly asking Brad to swing his legs under the dinette if I'm trying to cook in the kitchen or move it through the hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, he's aware of me, so it's not like every single time, but there's
Most
that.
Of the time.
There's that, and
we have less solar on this than we did on the Bounder, so our batteries run down a little quicker.
Did we? I don't think we ever told you guys. We actually upgraded to lithium batteries.
Yeah, so at least those let us use quite a bit more capacity of the batteries than we could on the lead acid batteries.
Yeah, we made that change in Iowa because the battery situation, we only had 2 of the lead acid batteries and the voltage would get so low we were afraid to run the heater at night.
The low voltage alarm would go off.
Yeah.
If we tried to run the heater at night.
Yeah. Now that we're here on the East Coast, we haven't needed the heater at all.
Yeah.
But it's certainly going to be a perk when we do need it.
Yeah.
And we will get more solar eventually.
We do plan to get more solar.
Yeah. The other thing, we obviously just don't have as much storage space. Right now we don't want the comforter on the bed because it's so warm, so it's just next to me on the dinette, folded up real nice and neat.
But takes up about a whole half of that dinette.
Yeah, we just don't really have a good place to store it when it's not on the bed, and so hopefully that gives you a little insight into tiny living. Ultimately, we do love it, and like we said, we're so happy about it. We're getting so much better fuel economy. We've probably doubled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And the truck manages to get better fuel economy than the Xterra, so even when we're unhooked, we're getting better fuel economy.
Yep.
So
even better than the CRV, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, overall, and diesel on the West Coast is cheaper than gas. On the East Coast, it's a little more. So it's kind of a wash in that regard, in my mind.
Yeah, it kind of varies. So.
Yeah. Oh. Hi, buddy. He's a sidler. It's like, I'm here.
So insistent.
Hi. You're real cute. You want on my lap or something?
So mean.
Oh, you can come here, buddy. Oh.
Oh, he found a way.
Opportunistic stretching, and he's in.
Hey guys, so we've come over to Hunting Island Lighthouse.
Yeah, you can climb to the top. It's just $2 each, and
It is
should be pretty good views.
167 steps to the top. It was built in 1873. It's 121 and a half feet high. You know what? This needs like a lot more steps. Is this more steps?
We're about halfway.
Yeah, looks like it. A little over half.
Tote the oil. Imagine lugging 50 pounds of oil, routine for the keepers.
Every day, they said.
I just go round and round till I got to the top.
Yeah, so they had to carry that up here once a day from the oil house next door, which got refilled once a month with like hundreds of gallons of oil. So it really took a lot of oil to run this thing.
Yeah.
We made it! There ain't nobody else up here? I think that guy lost track of how many of the people in here. Oh, okay. So apparently you can see up to 40 miles on a clear day.
Pretty clear.
You can kind of see the sandbars out there covered a little bit.
The wind is a little crazy up here.
That's the beach off our campground over there to the northwest. So, yeah, so we were going to go to Savannah this weekend, Savannah, Georgia. We were going to stay at the convention center. They have this lot where you can pay $30 a night to stay, just like a parking lot, no hookups or anything.
Grass though, not pavement.
Oh, it's grass.
Yep.
But it's super close to downtown. There's a free ferry to cross over to downtown. But they're having a convention, so they really need all that space, so they wouldn't let us stay there. So tonight we're figuring out where we're going to go next, and I think we found a really cool spot, so we're kind of excited about it. I can't tell you what it is, though. Gonna have to leave you guessing. We'll see you next week in our new cool spot.